This weekend we are exploring Florida's Treasure Coast, which is a beautiful region on the Atlantic side of the state. We're primarily going to be bouncing between Vero Beach and Fort Pierce, but we're going to find some great spots for you, show you what to do, where to eat, and where to stay while you're visiting the area.
And since we're already in Vero Beach, let's start here. One of the main attractions of Vero Beach is the SS Breckenshire. Breckenshire sank in April of 1894, but Breckenshire wasn't the only ship to sink in the area. The Treasure Coast got its name because a Spanish treasure fleet was lost in 1715 during a hurricane. In the 60s and 70s, treasure hunters found huge amounts of gold and silver off the coast. The wreck is only about 300 yards offshore, so you can take a kayak or snorkel out to it on low tides. Taco Dive has another location in Fort Pierce, but we opted for the one in Vero Beach. This was our first time here, so we tried a little bit of a selection. Steak, chicken, fish, and the special, which was Philly cheesesteak. All of them were great, but the Philly cheesesteak taco was my favorite, although the steak was a close contender. With chips and salsa, the total came out to a little less than $50. We drove back down to Fort Pierce for a short rest break before heading to the Jetty Park. A couple of the locals told us to get Rum Runners from the Jetty, but before that we had to stop and get food, and so we went to Grouper Tiki Bar. We kept it simple here. I got a burger and Sarah got fish and chips. But the real selling point is the drinks. We got the Pirate's Punch and the Blue Tide, both of which had some kick.
Square Grouper is probably not the place. But that being said, this place does have an amazing drink menu. It's right on the water, so it's really beautiful, and they do have live music in the evenings. I had a really great cocktail. I liked the vibes. It was very beachy, tiki bar themed. So for that itself, it was a good spot.
And across the street from the tiki bar is the Jetty, a local dive bar with drinks to go.
Rum Runner.
You ever had one before?
No, and I have no idea what to expect. It comes in a paper bag. You take it to go.
I didn't know they were frozen.
I didn't know it was frozen.
What's it taste like?
So bad. Oh my god.
Wait, is it bad because it's straight alcohol, or is it?
Literally tastes like Pepto-Bismol. But it might be one of those things that kind of grows on you after you drink half of it.
It really tastes like Pepto-Bismol. I mean, I can drink it. It tastes like it's a lot of alcohol in there.
So we heard that the thing to do was to take these to go, walk around the park across the street, walk around the inlet, but someone just informed us that you are no longer allowed to drink these in the park. So if you do get a Rum Runner, maybe just stay put or take it home. Don't drink and drive, but definitely don't be walking around all of Fort Pierce with one of these. This might be my first time ever drinking something out of a paper bag.
First time?
First time. I can't imagine another time in my life where I would.
Never a 40?
Not in a paper bag.
Oh yeah, classic.
No.
Or Mad Dog.
Definitely
Skill
not
Reserve.
Mad Dog.
There are a couple other bars and restaurants around the Jetty, but nothing quite beats drive-through alcohol. We did end up taking the drinks home and finishing them there, but let's skip ahead to day 2. Old Florida coffee has that small town coffee shop feel. It kind of takes me back to the coffee shops in Maryland. The coffee at Old Florida is decent, but the scratch-made crepes here are a must. I got the Fort Capone crepe, which was sliced bananas and strawberries, and Nutella draped with powdered sugar and chocolate syrup. And Sarah got the broccoli Gouda quiche. Okay, we have a confession. The main reason we're in Fort Pierce is because we copped to stay on an Airbnb in the area, which, by the way, it was totally worth it.
We have to show you guys this Airbnb because if this is not the cutest place in all of Fort Pierce, then I really don't know what is. This place is super cozy and homey. Sometimes when you go into Airbnbs, it can feel a little sterile and industrial. This place is anything but that. So when you walk in, you have this super cute living room. I love this wallpaper. This is the most amazing wallpaper. Very cozy living room with a huge TV. Sometimes Airbnbs try and skimp out and give you a teeny tiny TV. Not this place. Then we have this gorgeous kitchen. I don't know how much we'll be using this kitchen because we're gonna go try out some of the restaurants in the area, but it is beautiful. And it came with snacks and some drinks in the fridge. You know I love amenities. Most Airbnbs have a guest book. The Coconut House has a chalkboard wall. They included a lot of really thoughtful touches for the kiddos as well, including these little utensils. I don't know why I find these so cute, but I might use these later. This Airbnb technically has 3 bedrooms, but one of them is tailored for a particular kind of traveler in mind. So let's check it out. These not the cutest bunk beds you've ever seen.
Across from the kids' room is a really nice bathroom, and then you have the guest bedroom with a queen-size bed and the main bedroom with a king-size bed. My favorite part of this place is the outdoor area. In the lanai, you have this comfortable chair to sit and relax, and there's a dinner table where you can sit outside and not have to worry about mosquitoes. After your dinner, you can just mosey on down, and then hop in one of these hammocks and sleep it off. Fucking get in. And when it gets dark, there's a fire pit on the front porch patio. We'll leave a link for the Airbnb in the description. Now that you've seen where we're staying, let's head back downtown for the farmer's market.
Cider donuts. Because it's fall, even though I'm sweating my off. Not bad. This is actually a really impressive farmers market. I was not honestly expecting a lot, but it had really great vendors, really great food selections, good like smoothies and juices and bread, and we got some cider donuts. And then there is another parking lot with more like arts and goods vendors as well.
And this one's kind of unique because there's live music playing, so you can get a little show while you shop around. Also, I don't know if you can see this, but we are drenched in sweat and we've only been out here for like 10 minutes.
This side of Florida is way hotter than our side of Florida.
Yeah. Cobb's Landing is another local seafood restaurant in Fort Pierce, right across from the area where the farmer's market is. We tried oyster shooters for the first time, and I can say neither of us was a fan. Here, Sarah got the seafood gumbo, which actually looked pretty good. I had to help myself to some of it. And I got the Caribbean chicken wings. Okay, we just wrapped up Fort Pierce. What are your thoughts? Is it worth it?
Yeah, I had no expectations of this place, and it was actually really cute. It's right on the Treasure Coast, beautiful beaches, but still like a good town and community to explore. And if you want more inspiration for your travels, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so that you never miss a detour.
All right, let's get out of here.
We have to show you guys, because that looks stupid. We have to, we